Everybody talks about, you can let a loss beat you, but how's this team responded this week of practice?
Tremendous, like champions. It's been really, really good. As I said to y'all earlier in the week, the first game I was really mad, because I knew we were good enough, but my challenge to them was I wasn't sure we cared enough with some of the mistakes that we made, because they were careless mistakes. But man, I've seen a team that really cares. And life's about responding the right way. It doesn't always go your way. Every indicator that usually says we win, we hit, and we didn't win. So that's just part of life. It doesn't always go the way you want it, but ultimately, how do you respond? And our guys have a great mentality. They understand that it's all about what's in front of us, not what's behind us. It's not what we haven't done. It's what we still can do. And I think that is the culture that we have in place here. Our leadership has been tremendous this week from these guys, just tremendous. And we have that mentality of, hey, it's always about that next game, that next play. And our guys are really excited to get back in the Valley, and they know that there's a lot of great things out there for us to achieve if we stay committed and stay the course. And they recognize all the good things that we've done. They understand where we need to improve, and they spend 3 really good days of practice. So I expect these guys to play their best game Saturday night.
I saw Tyshawn Dye wearing full pads. That's a good sight, I guess.
Yeah, he's doing some cutting and things like that. So the biggest thing with him is, the mental side of it. He is so much further along, mentally and physically, than he was in August. Had a little setback in August, kind of mentally, I would say. He was on schedule physically, but he kind of hit that mental wall, and now he's a different guy. He really is starting to really see kind of the light at the end of the tunnel, and we're just kind of taking our time with him, but it is, except fact, I went over and saw him in the flex line today, and I was like, man, it sure is good to see you out here in full gear. So we'll get him back at some point. It really don't matter to me when it is, as long as we get that guy back and healthy. I know what he can do.
Any idea of a timetable?
No, and really just, I don't want to put any pressure on him. I just want him to feel good about whenever that time, comes. I don't know. It's a day-to-day thing, week to week, but I like where we are right now.
Any developments in the kicking competition?
We're having a lot of fun out there this week. I'll tell you that. It's been a lot of fun for everybody this week in some of the things that we've been doing out there. And you know what? I like how they're responding. I have no idea who's going to run out there. We got another day of practice. We'll make a decision tomorrow after practice on who's going to get the first one, and then I'm dressing them all. So I might run Kalen out there to kick one. You just never know. But I'm going to find somebody that's going to go out there and do the job for us. And, I really am proud of Ammon. I think he's shown some mental toughness this week and has responded really, really well. Pinion is chomping at the bit. He's out there competing. And then I tell you, young Alex Spence looks like a different guy than he did in fall camp. So, we got some good things going on. We'll get it all worked out.
Kalen did play high school soccer.
I know. He's got a huge foot.
He might kick it too low.
Yeah,
so big he won't get under the plate.
It's just a matter of getting, just mentally everybody being dialed in. I had some fun with him the other night. I've never kicked in my life, and I called them all up, and my message. I said, now look, I'm fixing to kick a 23-yarder right here. I'm just going to make a point to all you guys. All right, I'm 44. Now, my son was there, and he told me, he said, now, what if you'd have missed? I said, well, it wouldn't have gone as well. But I nailed it. Towed it, old school, towed it right through there. And, Of course, the guys loved that and went crazy. The point being, obviously, it doesn't take a lot of talent to kick a 23-yarder. All right, so it's not talent, it's not physical, it's just mentally, being in the right frame of mind. And so we had a little fun with that the other day. And,
that was what, Monday?
that was I think yesterday. Was it yesterday? Monday or Tuesday? I don't know what day. We had a little fun with that, and we did some different things. Today, lined the whole team up. Offense on one side, defense just didn't even tell them. Lined them up. Offense on one side, defense on the other, and nobody on the field but a snapper, a holder, and a kicker. And called Ammon out. He's missed 3 kicks, and we went through all 3 kicks. And if he missed it, it was instant consequences for the team. Everybody has to sprint over and back as hard as they can go, and defense first, offense. But and I was the heckling fan. I was the one, telling him his shoe was untied and his hair's messed up. Hook it left, and all that stuff. He nailed every single one of them. So that was a little bit of, because he was not going to run. He was going to watch the team run. So good to see him. He's just trying to have a little fun and create some different opportunities for him to respond. Obviously, we can't simulate 85,000 in that type of situation, but just doing everything. Because again, we've seen Ammon in practice, and he's been really, really good. And he was good at home, So hopefully he'll get some confidence these next few weeks if he can come out of this week as still the guy. And maybe next time we get on the road, he'll perform a little better.
How's Jake Lermo?
He's better. He's kind of have that bruised hamstring, but he's practiced every day, and he's still not quite. I wouldn't say he's 100%, but he's getting a little bit better each day, and he'll play.
A lot easier to get those linemen ready than a hamstring than the wide receivers, right?
Yeah. His was more kind of got hit and rolled up a little bit from behind.
You've committed